solving with Newton's second law. So Newton's second law is force equals mass times acceleration. Rearranging these variables, mass is force divided by acceleration, and acceleration is force divided by mass. Force divided by mass. First step, match the units. Speed is meters per second. Unit of mass is kilogram. So I'm going to put A. Unit of velocity. Velocity is speed with a direction. So that means that B is your answer because this is speed with a direction. Meters per second north. Acceleration, meters per second per second. And then Newton is a unit of force, so that's D. Just gonna have to memorize that. So tips when solving, circle the numbers in the problem and label them F, M, or A according to our equations, okay? Fill them in on the left-hand side and then fill out the table to solve. Sometimes I like to write all three equations or just refer to the top. So here, how much force is needed to accelerate? 270-gram Natalia holding her favorite bowl of ramen on a motor scooter at 4 meters per second per second. Step 1, circle the numbers. Kilogram is a unit of mass. Meters per second is a unit of acceleration. So putting this in here, I've got 4 meters per second and 270 kilograms. Natalia loves ramen. Here, I don't know what force is, so I know that's what I'm solving for. And it says how much. So I'm solving for F. What's the formula for F? Here it is, F equals M times A. So the equation, I plug it in, F equals M, 270 times 4. Using my calculator, 270 times 4, 1080. And you can always use a calculator on your Chromebook to solve these problems. So what are the units of force? I have to add capital M. No naked numbers. Example 2, a giraffe, Alice's favorite animal, needs a force of 3,000 newtons to accelerate 7 meters per second per second. What is the giraffe's mass? Now somebody's timer is going off. This is acceleration, meters per second per second. Mass, it says what, so I'm trying to put a question mark. And then 300 newtons is another number, and I know that is force. And it even says so right here. So I'm going to put 3,000 newtons, a question mark for mass, because I don't know what it is. And then here's the A, 7 meters per second per second. So I don't know what M is, so I'm solving for M or mass. The formula, let's go back. M equals F divided by A. So I'm going to do M is F divided by A. So the equation is M equals 3,000 divided by 7. So let's see, what do we get? 3,000 divided by 7, 428.57. I always like to round to the nearest decimal. 428.6. 428.6. And what are the units of mass? Kilograms. KG. So now we've reviewed how to solve. You are going to practice the rest, and we are going to go over it on Friday.